This is how to play bar chords. So we're going to start off with this, what's called a root 6 major. It is called a root 6 because the root note, which is the lowest note in the chord and also the one that's going to give the chord its note name, is on the 6th string. So the root note is on the 6th string, which is the low E string. So that's the root 6 part of it. The major part of it then is that this is going to form a major chord. Now, we are going to use an E major chord shape. So if you can play an E major chord shape, all you are doing is shifting along the position. So these 3 fingers are fine because you can move them along. You can move them along the neck any way you want. But when you're playing this open, you've still got 3 open strings to deal with. So that is going to sound like that no matter where your fingers are on these strings, like this. So as much as that sounds funky and cool, it's not really what you want. So if we take our E major chord shape, but we do it with our back 3 fingers, our last 3 fingers, and then sort of use our first finger to replace the nut, which is this part here, we can then simply just move along. Now that's easier said than done. To make a bar chord, you need to get your first finger and hold down all 6 strings so that they are ringing out perfectly. Now as a beginner, you're going to get an awful lot of, and that's going to be frustrating, but persevere, it will be worth it. Every single bar chord is going to follow this shape. First finger on any fret. I'm using the 5th fret for this example, but you can start on any fret at all. We follow our power chord formula then. We go from the root note across 2 frets and down a string. 3rd finger goes there. Then our pinky goes on the string below that. And then our middle finger goes on the fret in between on the string below that again. In this case, it is on the G string. And then you play that. You just make sure that all the strings are ringing out clearly. Again, you will get a lot of, and that can be because you're not holding down your first finger hard enough, or your fingers are getting in the way of the strings and muting some of them, or a combination of both. This is just something that you will need to practice out. For reference, this is an A major bar chord. This is a B. This is a C. This is a D. This is an F. Make sure and drop me a follow if you want to know how to play all the rest of the bar chord shapes.